Love that, Stim.
Yeah.
Saturday. We're just next door, the boys. They're doing Saturday Night Takeaway back. We would normally... Hi! Yeah, love it. I'm there, they're in the zone. We would normally be able to go over and talk to them, which we've done every year.
They are so nervous. They're so nervous. We don't want, just ahead of all of this, they are wetting their pants ahead of tomorrow, basically. But, like
it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Listen, we can't go over to see the boys, but we'll be talking to them about that. Yes, thank you, guys. And before we do that, we're checking in with the loose women now. Thank you, Lisa. Now, tomorrow night sees the return of the happiest 90 minutes of the week. New series of Saturday Night Takeaway.
And Dec, they're rehearsing in the studio next door. People will look at you two and they'll think, rehearse? They don't rehearse.
Surely that's not rehearsed.
That's us rehearsed.
That's a compliment, isn't it?
Imagine if we didn't.
That's why they're so professional, absolutely. Guys, let me ask you this. Do you ever suffer, I mean, here we are the night before, the day before, do you ever suffer big match nerves?
The whole week before.
Yeah.
Had it all week getting the show into shape. Normally we're nervous anyway, but this year the show's going to be quite different. You know, we have no studio audience here, which is such an important part of Takeaway, but we have no audience here in the studio. We've got a virtual audience, but it'll be very different. So, and we've been getting the show together in very different circumstances. We've had lockdowns and restrictions in place.
Yeah.
But we've managed to, over the last 6 to 8 months, get enough VT stuff to put in the show. We've done enough hidden camera stuff. So we've got a series. It'll be slightly different, but hopefully no less fun and entertaining.
Yeah, and 17th series, Anne.
Yeah.
Can you believe that? 17th series.
No?
Yeah, I mean, look, the good thing about Takeaway is because it's multi-item, that a bit like your show, you know, you can keep it fresh because you can just introduce new things every year to keep it fresh. But, you know, we've got some of the old favourites returning. We kick off tomorrow with an item you two know very well. I'm a Celebrity, Get Out of Me Ear.
Love it.
We've got Harry and Jamie Redknapp doing that. It's very funny, father and son.
Father and son for the
duo.
first time. You were the first married couple we did, and they're the first. They're the first father and son that we've done this.
We've got a clip, actually.
Good.
So let's... we know the premise. Who's got the earpiece in, incidentally?
Both
of them, and we talk to them at different times.
That's where you're sneaky, you see, because we thought we'd be getting the same instruction, but you were talking separately to us.
Yes.
Yeah, different instructions.
So here are Harry and Jamie Redknapp.
This is an idea that Jamie had, to be honest, rather than me.
Harry and Jamie have got no idea what's in that room.
Oh, this is lit.
So what we're going to do is imaginary football.
Visualisation, imaginary football, we call it.
Imaginary football.
Me and Dad will have a game.
What end do you want? You normally go that end, that's your end, isn't it?
Imaginary. Go.
Not next, hey! Boss, 1-0.
Charmaine, you play my dad. Go on.
You play my dad. You play my dad.
All right, Charmaine, you got the ball. Off you go.
Ready?
Yeah.
After socially.
Ball step overs. Oh!
How good's this?
Do you know what's so funny? You actually feel so stupid, didn't you? No, it's actually fun.
So just explain to me, is the third person, who's that? Is it an estate agent or who is that?
Now, they're turning up because Harry and Jamie are opening a new bistro kind of restaurant. So these are staff that they're interviewing to possibly go and work there. So she's gone along there thinking that she's trying some of the food. You can see she's got a sandwich there. So she's having a lovely time looking around this new restaurant.
But Harry and Jamie, I think they giggled more than anybody who's ever done this before. They were just in bits from the moment we started it. For the first person who walked through the doors, they just couldn't stop laughing.
We're normally the ones doing all the laughing during this. They're worse than us.
They're worse. Gigglers.
You said there about the favourite things. What about new things? Have you been able to do any new games or anything else we could look forward to?
Yeah, we've got some new stuff. We've got, like we say, we've got loads of our old items coming back, like games like Read My Lips and stuff like that is all coming back. And then new stuff. We've got our new drama, which is starting, called Double Trouble, which we've been cloned. In a terrible, hilarious accident, we've been cloned.
Terribly hilarious.
But our clones have turned evil, of course. Of course.
We've got a new item called the Takeaway Rainbow, where we light up a rainbow, and if you see it across Britain tomorrow night, you could be in for a prize.
Wow.
So that's brand new.
That's interesting, Ant. And also, when you talk about seeing it, people obviously at home seeing you, there will be people in the studio but not. Explain that to us. Show us what you've got there.
OK, we've got you see our red curtains here?
See our big wall?
See our big wall? We've got our red curtains. Just open the curtains there, please. And behind there will be our audience. At the moment, that's production members and friends helping us out. We're testing it today, testing to see how we get on. Good smiley waves there, guys.
Well done, everyone. You all get a pay rise.
You're on this morning.
Well,
smile.
But yeah, we get a job doing that. We're doing nothing tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night we'll be live from 300 living rooms across the country. That would be our virtual audience. So there'll be like 3, 4, 5 people in every living room. So actually tomorrow night we will have our biggest studio audience ever because we'll have over 1,000 people in our audience.
Oh, I'm nervous now.
So that's bigger than we normally have.
And
so
how are you two feeling about not having the audience in there? Because you love your audience, you feed off your audience, you get in amongst the audience. How are you two feeling
we can
about
still
that?
do that, thankfully. We can still throw live to people at home. We can still talk to the virtual wall. Unlike other virtual walls on other shows, where we've asked for this to be very interactive, and with the tests we've done so far, it's all looking really good.
But we'll miss our physical audience, you know, because we love to get in, as you say, get in amongst them and smell them and kiss them and all of that. We can't do that at the moment, though. One day soon, I hope.
And have you managed to keep Stephen Mulhern out of the studio? Have you had to have him
Unfortunately
back?
not, no. He'll be lingering around here tomorrow.
Lingering.
He likes to linger. No, Ant versus Dec is back, and Stephen is in charge of that, so he's got something up his sleeve. We don't know what it is.
He sent us both a video message yesterday, a very evil message saying, I've got such a lot in store for you this series, so we're looking forward to seeing him tomorrow.
We're looking forward to seeing you. Thank you, because I know you've got so much to do, but thanks for letting us in behind the scenes.
Thanks for having us.
Just sorry you couldn't come through again this year.
Honestly, I genuinely feel really sad about that because we literally are, you know, a wall apart.
It is, yeah.
But you know what? At least you're able to get the show on. We're able to get this show on.
Yeah,
so we've got to be thankful for that, haven't we? And we love to see you back. Saturday night takeaway, 7 o'clock tomorrow night. And you've got Ollie Alexander, haven't you? As your
guest announcer.
Your guest announcer.
Ollie's our star guest announcer. Gary Barlow performing for us in the end of the show as well. So it's a jam-packed show and it's a good one.
It is, absolutely.
You better get back to rehearsals then.
We will. Thanks for having us.
Listen, and I really do hope it is a good show tomorrow and you're happy and lovely because
you know what's coming,
Sunday's going to be a bummer.
Oh, here we go.
We're not talking football with
We're not talking football this season, thank you.
Oh, but anyway, you enjoy. You have a good night while it lasts, anyway. Congratulations, boys. Always a pleasure. You're both
Thanks
looking well. Thank
Nice
you.
to see
Bye-bye.
you.
Bye-bye.
See you tomorrow night.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Because we've got to go. Actually, truthfully, I have to tell you both why we have to go. The boys there.
Yes, we're there, yeah.
And this is the truth. I'd love to talk to you longer, but we were faced with the choice of talking to you longer or having a curry in the studio.
Oh, well, there's no choice, is there?
So
Go and enjoy your curry.
See ya.
Yeah,
Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.